The Hawks are going to face the Hawks, though.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, well, for both teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Chet Holmgren out there with Richardson. Then there's Jokic Jonas. And it's Theis in at the 3. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, we have a pair of high-caliber power forwards in this one. I had a second to talk to MP about the matchup, and he said, look, we're both at the top of our game. We both expect a battle, so I think it's time to pull out something we won't expect. He wouldn't tell me exactly what that was, but be on the lookout.
Well, we certainly will be. Thank you. To the left side wing. Here's Theis, and again Atlanta with the triple.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
And the dunk by MP.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone, and look, that cylinder must be huge.
Here's Theis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Theis has got 10 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Holmgren wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's an incredible advantage to have a 7-footer who can shoot like Holmgren.
MP passes to Sloan. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Samuels. Hawks passing it around. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Pass to Theis. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And they go to the intentional foul. Chicago makes. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Fears, and it's Ortiz in at the 1. Pass to Wise. Offline with his 3. The Bulls leading by 6. Lee outside. Down low. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Oh, what a move by MP. Just relentlessly attacking the rim.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now, Fear. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Hawks trail by 10. They double him with MP. Ortiz passes to Sampson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. In Chicago, they're up by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our
halftime. Well, they're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule. Thank you for being with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Question now is good.
The Hawks trail by 10. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Lee. He's out there with MP. And it's Sloan in at the center, filling out the middle. And the rejection by MP. Close in, no stopping MP.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Dennis. And the lead is down inside single digits.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Samuels. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And that one's good. MP.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And stolen by MP. And he uses the glass on the way. And now a 12-point Bulls lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
That one drops for him. MP's got 34.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Samuels. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Wasted no time on that one.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Count it. Rovito's got 38 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. Riley's jacked in for Lee. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort. Incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big act.
To the paint. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the foul called on MP. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular...
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sideline. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
With a crowded field of players putting up some big numbers, MP has not been at the top of the heap. He's faltered a bit. He'll have to turn up the effort and execution further to earn the votes to put himself over the top.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got MP, and it's Forrest in at the 3. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about tonight's all-star caliber duel in the front court. MP is a 2.
And a foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
They've got... And so in close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead, up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
62.
Looking at the Bulls, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Now let's take a closer look at that tight first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting. I'll take your word.
And that'll do it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boston trailing. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got MP, and it's Erickson in at the point guard position.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Collier. The baseline, Jay. Sloan pulls it in.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
The shot by LaProvitola, no good. The Celtics shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Whitehead. And that misses. That would have put him up. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Yep, that one's good. LaProvitola's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, high percentage shots, so valuable. MP making sure he does.
And it's Whitehead in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And the foul called on MP. Cold Celtics.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
Allie, thank you. Grant in the post. From deep, Reese gets the bucket.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Bulls leading by 4. MP left side. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Collier. To the inside. Whitehead. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active
Bulls won.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and
Let's get after it, MP.
Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Cavaliers. For the Chicago Bulls, they can't be too disappointed, playing over 500 ball the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Cam, Bulls, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
There's a lot of guys.
So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Lyles out there with Rose. Then it's Bowen. And it's Tucker in at the three. The Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out muscling, out tussling, out fuck.
And now, and that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Erickson, and it's Latro Vitola in at the 4. Bowen, good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, using that athleticism. MP finishing with some force.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Bulls making a change here. Holmes checked in. They've got Barber. Henderson out there with Lyles. And it's Tucker in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot.
Guys, I tell you what, a couple more of those, and maybe he'll forget about the struggles he's had today.
Provitola takes it off the glass.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Well, Cleveland shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. To the inside. And the dunk by Lyles.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
The shot's good from Provitola.
Well, that's superb balance shown by MP there. Not allowing the contact to throw him off.
Henderson. It's all in by the Bulls.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort.
Okay, this is the last This is the last one. This is the last one of Hawks. The last one. I'm gonna stay here next week.
Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more worn down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the result...
Here's Ortiz. In his last outing, 16 points for him. They've got MP, and it's Holmes in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Down low. Here's MP. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
That's the thing about MP. He could absorb contact, but still find...
So it's Chicago, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Well, right now for the Bulls, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on it.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got Yakichonis, and it's Richardson in at the center position.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls leading by 17. They've got MP, and it's Erickson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
It's impressive how confident MP is down there. It feels like he can score at...
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win.
See you guys time.